Hey guys, hope you're well. Welcome back to another video. As most of you know, I shaved my head for the very first time about 3 months ago. And over that time, I've used a few different methods to shave. I started out using hair clippers like this. And then I found out they made electric razors specifically for shaving your head. And this blew my mind. In classic Paul fashion, I did a heap of research, and the one thing that kept sticking out to me was that it was a massive time saver. Shave your head in 90 seconds or less. Kiss long shaves goodbye. So, I found one that's top of the line and was way too expensive, and I was really pining after it, and I told some family and friends, and so come Christmas time, bless her, my mom actually found a version of what I had wanted, but at a fraction of the price. And on Christmas, she surprised me and gifted it to me, and this is it. It's the Visage. I don't know if it had a brand, but it's called the Visage. You get the idea. It has these sort of circular blades, and you go over your head like this, and it does a pretty clean job, and it does it pretty quickly, and then you open these up, and you put the hair out, and it's meant to be easy. I had a lot of issues with this. This is like super budget, but I was really impressed with what it did. However, removing hair and cleaning it took a long time, and it took away from the value proposition for me of shave your head quickly. Anywho, it was a good way to test out this sort of tech and see that I actually did enjoy using it and it did the job for me. Then one fateful afternoon, I was using it and it died. It just gave out, and it hasn't really worked since. So now that this has happened, and I've tried the budget version, and I'm not just, pining after this really expensive skull shaver that I really want, I see an opportunity. So I bring up with Arlene once again that I'd really like the one I'd originally wanted, which is pretty expensive. Somehow she talked me out of it, so we didn't end up going with that again. So then I turned to using a standard razor blade and just used that, and it was a very clean shave. I thought the Aldi skull shaver had done a good job. Man, using a razor blade, it was like clean and smooth. However, my scalp was not used to it, and basically what happened over the next month was I'd get a lot of pimples and irritation, and it wasn't a good time, and I hadn't gotten that from the skull shaver at all, even though I really liked the close shave that the razor gave. So another month's gone by, we're almost up to present day, and I decide, okay, I'm not gonna go for the platinum, crazy high-priced version of this thing. Maybe I need to cut my losses and go for the mid-tier but still does the same thing version with the same brand for this skull shaver that I wanted. So I've got it in my Amazon cart, I'm checking every few days, and finally, it's at a decent price, and it was gonna arrive in less than a month, so I was like, you beauty, let's go for it. So I ordered it, and it arrived, and now we're gonna unbox it, and we're gonna have a look at it and see if it does a good job on this noggin. Let's go. Alright, you guys ready? Here we go. As you can see, the brand is Pitbull, and it's their Skull Shaver Gold Pro. I wanted the platinum. It was an extra $100 or so. This one does the exact same thing, so I went for it. Let's take it out of the box. Alright. Satisfaction guaranteed. I sure hope so. Ooh, a very nice carry case. I will use that when I'm on travel trips. That's not the way you say that, Paul. Alright, first things first. I believe you'll have the power adapter. Cool, so you get a little brush. Does this thing ever focus? No, it likes my face too much. Power brick, and then you get the power to USB-A cable. A? I thought that would be USB-C. Doesn't matter. Nice, that thing is hefty. Ooh, man, it's a lot more pro feeling than the Aldi one. You can hold it like this, or the way they've said is you basically put your fingers like there, and then you go like this. You'll see in a second. I'm gonna film myself shaving my head. I wonder if it's got any power. Let's find out. If it's got power, it should come up here. 100%. I've also just found out that when you're done with this, unlike the other one which had little flaps for each blade, you just pop it off like so. And when you want to put it back on, you just go like this and pray that everything works. All right, now we're gonna shave my head and see if it does the job. Feels like it's doing the job. I'm curious to see how well it does when you go against the way your hair goes, because that was where the Aldi one did not perform well. Ooh. Got a bit of a cut at the back, which I just nicked. One of the perks. One of the perks. I might skip ahead to when I've done a proper go in the bathroom mirror. As fun as it is doing this for all of you guys. I'll be right back. Alright, done. What do you think? Pretty clean. It's pretty clean. It used 12% battery to do my whole head. So that's pretty good. Did it take about 90 seconds as advertised? No, but I think that's more on me. It was probably very doable for a quick run and gun job after 90 seconds. But I really like to go over everything so it's really smooth and so I don't have to think about it or touch it for 2 to 3 days. Cleaning out the blade tray was pretty easy as well. Like I showed you, just popped it off. Gave it a few shakes, used the brush to clean out any kind of like remaining hairs. It's also waterproof, so you can take it off and run it underwater and then leave it to dry, and that'll probably give it a much more thorough clean as well. All in all, it does exactly what I wanted it to do. And I didn't break the bank either. So that's a massive win for me. So the Pitbull Skull Shaver Gold Pro, I recommend it. I do think it is their best selling model because it's right in between their platinum and silver line, and it marries the best of both worlds, price and features. This isn't a sponsored video. I'm not sponsored by Skull Shaver, but Skull Shaver, if you're listening, I would love to be sent some product because the chrome dome staying and your Skull Shaver line, it really helps me. I get a nice smooth shave in a quick and timely fashion. Man, it really does sound like I'm plugging this, doesn't it? I just thought it would be fun to share my first experience of the product with you guys. Especially given that my first time shaving my head video is easily, like by far, my best performing video on the channel. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm pretty sure on a weekly basis it still gets more views per week than all my other videos. Anyway, as always, if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm aiming for 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2022. Who knows if I'm gonna hit that, but I would be over the moon if I did. And the only way that's gonna happen is with your help, so let's do it. Let's make it happen. All right, guys, I'll catch you next time.